There's a dream scenario that electrifies every football fan: Messi versus Ronaldo. Two greatest of their era potentially meeting in the 2026 World Cup final. Imagine Argentina, the reigning champions, facing Portugal, a reborn contender hungrier than ever for glory. Argentina arrives on a wave of dominance. They were champions of 2022, and they topped the South American qualifiers. Their squad blends experience and youth with tactical versatility, ready to control games. Portugal, meanwhile, is at the peak of its rise. Winners of the 2025 Nations League, they are a team built for transition football and relentless ambition, all driven to deliver Portugal their first World Cup. The stage is set for football history, a clash of champions, legends, and generations. In 2026, destiny awaits. Argentina enters the 2026 World Cup as a champion. Ranked number 3 in the world and already qualified for the tournament with ease, they finished the South American qualifiers at the very top with 38 points and sitting 10 points clear of rivals Brazil. Their dominance was underlined by history itself. For the first time in his career, Messi finished as the top scorer of a qualifying campaign, netting 8 goals and proving that even in the twilight of his journey, his influence remains unmatched. The foundation of Argentina's strength lies in Scaloni's adaptable system. The team has perfected a blend of experience and youth, often lining up in a flexible 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. At the back, Emiliano Martinez remains the undisputed starter in goal, backed by Walter Benitez and Geronimo Rulli. The defense is led by Cristian Romero and Lisandro Martinez, with fullbacks Nahuel Molina and Nicolás Tagliafico providing width and pressing triggers, supported by reliable backups like Montiel, Foyth, Otamendi, Petzela, Balerdi, Acuna, and the promising Valentin Barco. In midfield, Enzo Fernandez orchestrates play from deep, flanked by the tireless Alexis McAllister and Rodrigo de Paul, with versatile support from Paredes, Palacios, Varela, Lo Celso, and rising stars Thiago Almada, Franco Mastantuono, and Nico Paz. The attack features Lautaro Martinez as the focal point, flanked by Lionel Messi and Nicolas Gonzalez, with dynamic options such as Julian Alvarez, Alejandro Garnacho, Valentin Carboni, and Giuliano Simeone, who adds pressing intensity and wide flexibility. Mastantuono contributes creativity from midfield or wing. Scaloni's system adapts fluidly. Messi or Almada drift into pockets to create overloads. This evolving squad showcases Argentina's depth, tactical intelligence, and readiness to defend their global dominance. And yet, the emotional weight of their journey cannot be overlooked. Since 2021, they have lifted 2 Copa Americas and the 2022 World Cup. That success was once seen as the crowning achievement of Messi's career. Now, with another tournament looming, it feels like the foundation of something even greater. Portugal's rise from underachievers to global giants reached its peak with the 2025 UEFA Nations League triumph. Combined with Euro 2016 and the 2019 Nations League, they now hold 3 major trophies in under a decade. For years, legends like Figo, Rui Costa, and Deco fell short, undone by tactical rigidity. Cristiano Ronaldo changed all of that. His arrival transformed Portugal's culture, replacing fatalism with ambition and hunger. Yet even Ronaldo's brilliance wasn't enough until the 2016 Euros were the breakthrough, followed by the 2019 Nations League. The years that followed brought more heartbreak in the 2022 World Cup and 2024 Euros. But redemption arrived in 2025 when Roberto Martinez's team stormed to the Nations League title. What made this triumph special was not just the silverware, but the manner of victory. Martinez abandoned the old possession-heavy system and crafted a dynamic, transition-based style that unleashed Portugal's full attacking power with fluidity and unpredictability. Heading into the 2026 World Cup, Portugal sits 5th in the FIFA rankings, already qualified with commanding wins such as a 3-0 dismissal of Armenia and a gritty 3-2 away triumph against Hungary. They are hungry, experienced, and loaded with talent in every position. At the heart of it all remains Cristiano Ronaldo, now 40 years old, still lethal. He scored 8 goals in the Nations League and claimed the Saudi Pro League Golden Boot. He also surpassed Lionel Messi to become the all-time top scorer in World Cup qualifiers with 40 goals, a record that further cements his legacy. This will be his final dance, and every player knows what it means. Around him, a new generation shines. Rafael León terrorizes defenses with pace and power. João Felix offers unpredictability. Francisco Conceição and Pedro Neto bring flair and versatility, while Pedro Gonçalves continues his rise on the left. The midfield led by Vitinha and João Neves, treble winners with PSG, dictates tempo and transitions, supported by Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, and rising star Rodrigo Mora. Navas and Palhinha's steel and positioning anchor the side, giving freedom to the creators ahead of them. Defensively, Portugal is solid. Ruben Dias commands the back line with authority, partnered by Antonio Silva and Gonçalo Inácio. In goal, Diogo Costa has grown into one of Europe's finest shot stoppers. Adding wisdom to the setup is Ricardo Carvalho, the legendary center back who now serves as assistant coach, shaping the next generation of defenders with his experience. Portugal's mission in 2026 carries more than ambition. The memory of Diogo Jota, whose tragic passing left a deep scar, fuels this squad with purpose. For Ronaldo, it is the last chance to crown a career of unmatched records. For the team, it is the chance to elevate their nation's legacy from great winners to undisputed giants. If Argentina and Portugal were to meet in the final, it would be the most anticipated clash in modern football history. The reigning champions against the eternal challengers. The established dynasty against the reborn contender. Messi against Ronaldo, perhaps for the very last time. The stakes would be immeasurable. For Argentina, victory would mean cementing themselves as one of football's greatest dynasties. Back-to-back World Cup triumphs would not only honor Messi's legacy, but also prove that the team has evolved beyond him. It would be a statement that Argentina is not just a generation, but an era. For Portugal, victory would change everything. Their first ever World Cup title would elevate them into football's pantheon. For Ronaldo, it would be the crowning jewel, the one achievement missing from his glittering career. For the new generation, it would mark the moment they truly arrived on the global stage. In 2026, history hangs in the balance. Argentina chase dynasty, Portugal chase immortality. Messi and Ronaldo, legends of a generation, may face each other one last time on the world's biggest stage. No matter the outcome, this final will be remembered forever, a moment where football becomes timeless.